Hi guys, EBP Man here with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to take a look at a new security camera brought to us by Z-Moto. This is the Z-Moto Pivot. Let's check it out. Now the Z-Moto Pivot has a couple features that I just want to highlight. So let's zoom in right here and look at some of the advertising. They highlight first of all that this is a 1080p camera. It is also not just a camera, but because this is going to be located somewhere in your home or out in the open, it also serves as a Bluetooth speaker. Again, not so much concealing, but at least making the utility of the camera more useful in open areas. It also has a 360-degree rotation, which is going to allow it to really pan across an entire room. It does also have 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and it has some cloud compatibility. I'm sure that there's other things that will make this product pretty cool, especially as we start doing the unboxing and the test. But for now, let's go ahead and check out the product. We'll do the unboxing and see what else it can do. Now, inside the box, you're going to have your Z-Moto pan and tilt camera. So a little cylinder. We'll take a look at this in a couple seconds. Micro USB power adapter charging cable, user guide, and then some blocks, and there's these right here as well. Now these are sensors that are used to activate the camera. So as soon as you could put this on a door, you could put this on windows. If a door opens, the camera will be activated and it'll turn and pan to pick up whatever's going on in that area. So we'll see how this works in a couple minutes. Now, taking a closer look at the camera, let's just go over some of the features that it has. It does have, in this area right here, a touchpad, and there is a status ring. So we've seen more and more smart devices use different moods or colors or flashing that is part of the actual device to communicate something going on there. It does have in the front here several things going on. It does have a infrared and a microphone, but then it also has the camera, as you can see there. Now on the back is where you have your charging port. And let's see, on the bottom we have kind of the speaker area that allows the sound to come through and the music as well. Now these sensors, which you have two, can be mounted simply by removing the 3M tape protector and then just sticking it to your door and your door frame. Now before starting the security camera, the first thing we want to do is go to the marketplace, either Android or Apple Marketplace, and install this app. And then this is going to allow you to go through the entire setup process. Now once you install the application and register, what you'll do is you go into Add Devices, you can see here on this screen, and then you're going to choose Z-Link. Here now what we're going to do is just go through the process of powering it up and then choosing one of the two options, either normal or Beam Connect. Now the first thing I've done is I've plugged in the power adapter to the Pivot camera. I do hear and I actually see that it's rotating. It's going around. It's really cool because I thought that this top portion wouldn't rotate, but it's actually the center part of the cylinder that's rotating. So you can see this right here, see how it's rotating. So we're going to let it go through the startup process, and you'll see that the ring here is lighting up. So it's going through its thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just choose normal. And since I've already powered it up, I'm going to go to the next step. I'll now choose the number of wireless devices that I'm setting up, which is only one. And now what I'm going to do is set up my Wi-Fi. Now one of the things that you're going to do is you're going to connect your Wi-Fi to the Z-Moto camera pivot. So once you've done that, you'll continue with the next step of the process. Now once you've inputted or selected the Z-Moto as your connection point, you'll then input the SSID to the router that you'll be connecting the camera to and configuring it that way. Now once you've inputted the credentials, it's going to go ahead and pass those credentials to the camera. So we'll let it go through that process. So now that we have our camera configured, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the options that you have here in the app. First of all, you do have the ability to turn on and off several things. You have the ability to turn on the microphone, the automatic night vision, the rotation capabilities. You do have an area to set up notifications. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in that area. And you can determine what times you want those notifications to take place. Establish some quiet times, set up times during the day, and there's a calendar period as well that you can use, so you can choose that, which is going to give you a lot of flexibility for scheduling. We'll get out. You also have then the ability to share. So you can share this camera with someone else, especially if you have someone who's house sitting for you, or just a neighbor or a family member, relative that you'd want to share. You do have storage, so you can see if you have anything on an SD, the camera schedule, and here you can enable that. And so let's see what that looks like. And here, very similar to the previous interface, when is the camera on and when it's off, so you don't have to have it on all the time. Any accessories that may be configured with the camera, so you can hit plus, and we'll see what kind of options that we get here. Now, the other feature that you may be looking forward to is the Bluetooth speaker feature. So here you have the instructions. So all you have to do is quickly double tap on the top, and you'll hear a voice prompt that will say pairing, and then you'll be able to pair it to your Bluetooth phone so that you can stream music from it. Now, once you connect the pivot, you'll notice that it will say pivot, and it'll say connected to media and audio. You'll also hear an audio prompt coming from the speaker telling you the same thing. So now what I've done is I've changed audio sources just so I can give you a sense of what the sound of the music sounds like when it's playing through the speaker. So I'm going to go ahead and play something just so we can hear. And I'm going to raise the volume. Now it's not huge, right? You can hear that the sound quality that isn't really rich in the bass side. It's not really, it's kind of balanced throughout, but it's still giving you the ability to use this for more than just a security camera. So let's try something else. So here you can hear that. I'm going to lower the volume all the way down so you can hear the difference. So, not bad, right? So, let's try something else. Another one. Notice I'm pushing the bass on this. We'll flip this upside down. So it's okay. Again, it's primarily a security camera, and secondarily, it's a speaker. Let's try another one. Alright, so that concludes the audio test. Alright, so now we're looking at what the app shows us. And I have basically the camera facing towards the end of my demo table, and you can see what the camera sees. You do have the ability to talk, and you do have the ability to receive input from someone on the other side of the camera. So you can use this as a pet cam or talk to someone who is minding your house. You do have the ability to record and also take a picture of what's taking place and then review it. This is the low or high definition setting. Here you can actually turn on the speaker so you can hear what's going on the other side. We'll get some feedback, so I'm going to turn that off. And then you can resize things and then share, obviously, and then play. So let's take a look at, I'm going to rotate my phone this way, and I'm going to kind of rotate. You notice that as I'm rotating things, the camera is moving, so this is the cylinder is moving as I'm rotating, and then I'm going to zoom in. Make sure we get everything nice and zoomed in. So that's the maximum zoom that you can get. So can I get any bigger? No, that's as far as it goes. I'm going to zoom out. All right, and then again, if I want to go this way, I can just move it, and it will. If I move it this way, it will do the same thing. So pretty cool, at least that effect on how you can control the camera as it moves from one side to the other. Now the next thing I wanted to show you is the night vision capability. So this is my studio with the lights off, so you see only the ring, and now I'm going to bring in the camera so you can see how much it's picking up. So you can see that it's doing a pretty decent job of bringing in the image. Even though it's really dark in my room. So nice job with night vision, and really the ability to see the information and then also just navigate around. So this concludes our review of the Z-Moto Pivot. If you have any comments or questions about this video, leave it on the YouTube channel below. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.